right, well, first up this morning, when you walk around your house or apartment, do you see areas like this? Yeah, that need to be more organized? Okay, well, watch while this space transforms. Check it out. Today you're going to meet two moms who decided to work together because they have a knack for clearing out the clutter and reining in the chaos. It's their business to make you more organized.
Nikki, Packee, and Schellinger are with Milwaukee Home Design and Organizing. Ann helps if you're building or remodeling. Nikki steps in when you have spaces that need some rearranging, and who doesn't have spaces that need rearranging. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Great to see you. Let's talk about how you decided to collaborate and work together.
Well, our boys started kindergarten together, so we got to talking about our businesses, and we thought we have the same passion, we have the same vision, and that's design and functionality.
So cool.
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like you're either born with that or you're not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right?
So how do you get somebody to change? Because I would think like someone for you guys, you go in and you meet with someone, you see all this clutter and things, and then the next thing you know, it's just that messy again.
Well, we like to go into your home and we formulate a few different kinds of plans for them, so then they can choose what might work best for them. We feel that within proper design, you have you need organizing, basically.
Yeah, and what you do I think is interesting too, Ann, because for people considering new construction or people who are remodeling their home, current spaces, that's where you come in, and you're sort of a design expediter, as you call it.
Right, it's kind of a coined term, I guess you could say. After we built for the third time, I realized that there was this gap between interior design and execution. So I really help you through the whole process. So for example, you may have selected a beautiful 9-bulb chandelier and didn't account for a dimmer switch. And that's kind of part of the electrical walkthrough, and they can take like 5 to 6 hours to do an electrical walkthrough. So it's kind of overwhelming to think of everything. And then they go to turn on your electricity, and it's so bright you can't even keep it on. So, and then to make those changes later
is very expensive.
Very expensive.
And
the drywall is up, paint is up, so it's just to help you save that time and money and help bridge those gaps.
And give people options, like, hey, you're going to put in an awesome chandelier, you might want to have that on a dimmer switch, or hey, if you want to place in your kitchen for some pie pans or cookie sheets, you need to have this kind of cabinet. I think that's
Helping them
huge.
through the visual approach.
Because with remodeling and new construction especially, there's so many decisions to be made, so I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and I feel like everyone has some area in their place that needs a little TLC, so when you're looking at that, how do you assess and work the process through finding and organizing those spaces?
Well, we know that sometimes I have a very sentimental husband who likes to keep a lot of things and mementos. So we know it's some, I'm not going to say that.
We want a little bit of it in us,
I adore him, and maybe just a little, but you know, we know it's hard. It's difficult to let go of things. So we try to find a decorative vase, perhaps to store it, or a different kind of filing system. We kind of like to take baby steps with people and know that, you know, we're not going to do it maybe all in one day, because sometimes it's hard for people.
Absolutely. And that's, I want you to give us an example, because I think everybody can think, for me it's my office. Paperwork is just like the bane of my existence, and I think everybody has a space in their home or their apartment that needs a little reorganizing. So as we look at these pictures, talk us through just a couple of things you were thinking about when you help people manage their space. And take this, because this is the shot that we showed. What are those, art supplies?
They're crafting. This is a crafting project. So there is a lot of different kind of crafting. I like to take everything out, see what I'm working with, and group it together where it makes sense.
Yes.
How you're going to use it, what the like things are, and then we start putting it back and finding homes for them.
I love that.
This house was really terrific because it was built to have this kind of organizational system kind of in place. But a lot of times we'll buy or reuse. I've actually worked with a client who's needed some help with their kids' crafts. So we reused a lot of the storage products out there instead of going to buy new stuff. So it doesn't have to cost a lot.
And we're going to show 2 closets now too that you helped reorganize. I hope that when you go into a space you're not judgmental, because everybody's kind of embarrassed about clutter like this in a pantry.
And everyone has this. I mean, so we like to go in and just make people feel very comfortable.
Wow.
It's
I thought the first one looked relatively organized, right? Now I know it was not.
Exactly.
And, you know, a lot of it is editing, but you know, it's the baby steps. steps of editing too.
But that's huge. I mean, just the difference of knowing when you walk in that room, how clear, how concise, like it saves you time, it saves you stress.
It gives you peace of mind.
And, you know, especially in a home office, it's productivity. It gives you your time back and allows you to be more productive.
So you'll do one closet, one craft room, one space, one office, or
See, it doesn't look too bad to me. It doesn't look too bad. What do you do with it?
Let's take a look. Yeah, all of a sudden it's magic.
I like to say Nikki works for magic.
Yeah, and clear storage boxes.
Those are really key.
That's
I mean, there's
huge.
some really great products out there. I like to use, and this is where Anne comes into play with her design expertise, is we'll collaborate together and try to find a piece that if it's like they have shoe ottomans where you could put, I think they have like 25 shoes in a beautiful ottoman you could stick in your bedroom or in your closet if there's space, like multi-purpose pieces of furniture that has an element of design to make it look pretty, you know, because it doesn't all have to be complete. It has to be functional, but it doesn't have to be like a plastic bin every time.
And people can bring you in for an entire project, remodeling or new construction.
Yes, it depends on what your situation is, if it's new construction or if it's a smaller project for organizing. And it can be kind of a humbling thing too, like sometimes people don't feel comfortable, but just think of us as girlfriends coming over and helping you with a project, and we'll help you through it, and you can feel better afterwards.
It's a huge gift to give yourself, to
Yeah,
organization.
absolutely.
We have some beautiful pictures from M Magazine where you help design some spaces. So this is where you can come in, talk to people about whatever their style might be, whatever colors they like, whatever kind of organizational system they might want. And the last thing I want to know is there any big misconception, in your opinion, when it comes to hiring a professional organizer or designer? If so, what is it?
Cost, right?
No, I feel that mostly it's just a humbling experience where they just may not feel comfortable with, you know, hiring a professional. But again, we're just there to make it look beautiful then after, and make sure it's functional. You know, those pictures are in magazines, but we want it to work for you and your family.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
I mean, life is hectic. We don't want your home to be.
Yeah,
so we're here to help. It's, you know, a different perspective, a different eye, an unbiased eye to say, oh, maybe it can be tweaked this way. So,
I love it. I love what you guys do. It's fantastic.
You got a morning blend special right now, so if you mention the morning blend, you can get pre-spring cleaning special. 2 organizing professionals will offer 30% off all their projects and services. That's for February and for March as well. Here's how you can contact. It's Milwaukee Home Design and Organizing.com to get a hold and organize your space, clear your mind, clear the clutter.
Yeah. So if people go to your website, they can find a phone number or a way to email you, right?
Correct. Thanks, ladies.
Great to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.